It's the hottest dish in the streets. It's what everyone's talking about on Facebook.
Twitters and Facebooks and all that stuff.
It's what everyone's tweeting about.
Twitter stalking, Facebook groupie.
It's time for Big Tigger's Trending Topics.
Yeah, that's a trending topic.
Find out what's trending now with Big Tigger.
Oh, he did not tell me for that.
On V103.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Trending Topics. Very, very sad set of circumstances happened over the weekend. We all awoke to the very sad news of what happened in the Orlando nightclub shooting. Here's what we know. Authorities are continuing their investigation into the horrific mass shooting at a gay nightclub in Orlando that left at least 50 people dead and 53 more wounded. Omar Sadiq Mateen, 29, lived about 120 miles southeast of Orlando. Was a U.S. citizen, born in New York, had been employed by the global security firm G4S since September. He was killed by police after a 3-hour standoff at the Pulse nightclub. FBI initially investigated Mateen in 2013 for inflammatory comments he allegedly made to coworkers, and again in 2014 because of his connection to an American who carried out a suicide bombing in Syria. In both cases, the FBI did not find enough evidence to charge Mateen with a crime. It still remains unclear, however, if ISIL had any prior knowledge to the attack or any role in planning it. In a radio broadcast Monday, the extremist group said Mateen was, quote, one of the soldiers in the caliphate in America. His ex-wife, Satora, said she was just Mateen was with him for 4 months before she fled their home and filed for divorce. She said she met him online. Things were normal at first, but he quickly demonstrated emotional instability. She said he was bipolar and alleges he was physically abusive. She called Mateen, quote, mentally unstable and mentally ill, as well as, quote, obviously disturbed, deeply and traumatized. His father has since released a video. The shooter's father said he had no idea that his son felt that kind of way. He said if he would have caught him trying to do it, he would have arrested him himself. Said he had no idea he had that much resent in his heart, and didn't know he had planned on doing that. He called him a very good and well-educated son with a wife and child. He said he kind of gave a little flaky kind of thing. It was like on the topic of people being gay. He said they will be punished by God. That is, there was no need for his son to carry out that type of punishment. God would handle it. Our President Obama released the following statement about what happened on Sunday morning.
This massacre is therefore a further reminder of how easy it is for someone to get their hands on a weapon that lets them shoot people in a school or in a house of worship or a movie theater or in a nightclub. Today marks the most deadly shooting in American history. The shooter was apparently armed with a handgun and a powerful assault rifle. We know enough to say that this was an act of terror and an act of hate. And as Americans, we are united in grief, in outrage, and in resolve to defend our people.
Donald Trump added, quote, we don't want division, but we've got to be smart. I mean, you can't have this happening right now. We're allowing thousands of people to come into our country, and we don't know who the hell they are. He, of course, is speaking about Muslims. He's renewed his his call to ban Muslims from entering the U.S. and demanded that President Obama quit because he didn't use the words radical Islam in his statements about the attack. On the other side, Hillary Clinton called the attack, quote, an act of terror, an act of hate, and suggested hardening our defenses at home while refusing to be intimidated and staying true to our values. As all kinds of people and celebrities tweeted about it and left their comments. Interestingly enough, a gay proud gunman was arrested in L.A. He was headed for a parade out in L.A. Apparently, he was arrested in Santa Monica early Sunday morning after a homeowner reported a prowler. Police found an arsenal in his car, including 3 assault rifles, high-capacity magazines, ammunition, and a 5-gallon bucket with chemicals to make a bomb. He told police he had traveled to California to attend the Pride Parade. And last but not certainly least, and this is all kind of connected but not, voice contestant Christina Grimmie was murdered in Orlando this weekend as well. She was she had like a meet and greet night after her show. Apparently, this guy went up there. He had 2 handguns, 2 loaded magazines, and a large hunting knife. There were no metal detectors at the venue, and he shot and killed her while she was having a meet and greet with around 120 people. Cops say that they will release the identity of the killer later today. But a very, very sad and violent weekend in America. And I hope we can all grow and heal from this situation. For more information on the entire weekend and all the sad events, please hit up v-103.com, okay? More Big Tigger Show after this next.